Okay, people, got another one for you. February 7th, Numbers 5 through 7. Last episode, we just basically got a census of all the people, the children of Israel, and the Levites, and all their tasks, and where they're sleeping around the tabernacle, or the Levites, sleeping right beside the tabernacle, and all that they take care of, and why it's set up, and when it's packed up and moving, who's doing what, and taking what where. So that's basically it. So let's see what we get into on Numbers 5. This is the ceremonial unclean persons isolated. And the Lord spoke to Moses, saying, Command the children of Israel that they put out of the camp every leper, everyone who has discharge, and whoever becomes defiled by a corpse. You shall put both male and female, you shall put them outside the camp, that they may not defile their camps in the midst of which I dwell. And for the children of Israel, they did so. And they put outside the camp as the Lord spoke to Moses, and so the children of Israel did. So they put all the lepers outside the camp. The confession and restitution. Then the Lord spoke to Moses, saying, Speak to the children of Israel, when a man or a woman commits any sin that the men commit in unfaithfulness against the Lord, and the person is guilty, then he shall confess the sin which he has committed. He shall make restitution for his trespass in full, plus 1/5 to it, and give it to whom he has wronged. But if a man has no relative to whom restitution may be made for the wrong, the restitution for the wrong must go to the Lord for the priests, in addition to the ram of the atonement, with which atonement is made for him. Every offering of all the holy things of the children of Israel, which they bring to the priest, shall be his, and every man's holy things shall be his. Whatever any man gives the priest shall be his. Concerning unfaithful wives, and the Lord spoke to Moses, saying, Speak to the children of Israel, and say to them, If any man's wife goes astray and behaves unfaithfully toward him, and a man lies with her carnally, and she has hidden it from the eyes of her husband, and she is concealed that she has defiled herself, that there was no witness against her, nor she was caught, and the spirit of jealousy comes upon him, and he becomes jealous of his wife who has defiled herself, or if the spirit of jealousy comes upon him, and he becomes jealous of his wife, although she has not defiled herself, then the man shall bring his wife to the priest. He shall bring the offering required for her, 1/10 of an ephah of barley meal. He shall pour no oil on it, and put no frankincense on it, because it is a grain offering of jealousy, an offering for remembering, for bringing iniquity to remembrance. And the priest shall bring her near, and set her before the Lord. The priest shall take a holy water in an earthen vessel, and take some of the dust that is on the floor in the tabernacle, and put it into the water. Then the priest shall stand on the woman. Then the priest shall stand the woman before the Lord, uncovering the woman's head, and put the offering for remembering in her hands, which is the grain offering of jealousy. And then the priest shall wave in his hand the bitter water that brings a curse. And the priest shall put her under an oath, and say to the woman, If no man has lain with you, and if you have not gone astray to uncleanliness while under your husband's authority, be free from this bitter water that brings a curse. But if you have gone astray while you're under your husband's authority, and if you have defiled yourself, and some man other than your husband has lain with you, then the priest shall put the woman under the oath of the curse, and he shall say to the woman, The Lord make you a curse and an oath among your people, when the Lord makes your thigh rot and your belly swell, and may this water that causes the curse to go into your stomach make your belly swell and your thigh rot. Then the woman shall say, Amen, so be it. Then the priest shall write these curses in a book, and he shall scrape them off to the bitter water, and he shall make the woman drink the bitter water that brings a curse, and the water that brings the curse shall enter her and become bitter. Then the priest shall take the grain offering of jealousy from the woman's hand, and shall wave the offering before the Lord, and bring it to the altar. Then the priest shall take the handful of the offering as its memorial portion, burn it on the altar, and afterward make the woman drink the water. When he has made her drink the water, then it shall be, if she has defiled herself and behaved unfaithfully toward her husband, that the water shall bring a curse and enter her body and become bitter, and her belly will swell and her thigh will rot, and the woman will become a curse among her people. But if the woman has not defiled herself and is clean, then she shall be free and may conceive children. This is the law of jealousy. When a wife, while under her husband's authority, goes astray and defiles herself, or when the spirit of jealousy becomes upon a man and he becomes jealous of his wife, then he shall stand the woman before the Lord, and the priest shall execute all this law upon her. Then the man shall be free from iniquity, and the woman shall bear her guilt. The law of the Nazarite. Then the Lord spoke to Moses. Oh, this is Numbers, number 6, by the way. The law of the Nazarite. Then the Lord spoke to Moses, saying, Speak to the children of Israel, and say to them, when either a man or a woman consecrates an offering to take a vow of a Nazarite to separate himself to the Lord, he shall separate himself from wine and similar drink. He shall drink neither vinegar made from wine, nor vinegar made from a similar drink. Neither shall he drink any grape juice, nor eat fresh grapes or any raisins. All the days of his separation he should eat nothing that is produced by the grape vineyard, from seed to skin. All the days of the vow of his separation, no razor shall come upon his head until the days are fulfilled which he has separated himself to the Lord. He shall be holy. Then he shall let the locks of his hair on his head grow. All the days that he separates himself to the Lord, he shall not go near a dead body. He shall not make himself unclean, even for his father or his mother, for his brother or his sister, when they die, because of his separation to God is on his head. And all the days of his separation shall be holy to the Lord. And if anyone dies very suddenly besides him, and he defiles his consecrated head, then he shall shave his head on the same day of his cleansing, and on the 7th day he shall shave it. Then on the 8th day he shall bring 2 turtle doves and 2 young pigeons to the priest to the door of the tabernacle of meeting, and the priest shall offer one as a sin offering and the other as a burnt offering, and make atonement for him because he sinned in regard to the corpse, and he shall sanctify his head that same day. He shall consecrate to the Lord the days of his separation, and bring a male lamb in his first year as a trespass offering, but the former days shall be lost, because of his separation was defiled. Now this is the law of the Nazarite. When the days of his separation are fulfilled, he shall be brought to the door of the tabernacle of meeting, and he shall present his offering to the Lord, 1 male lamb in the first year without blemish as a burnt offering, 1 ewe lamb in its first year without blemish as a sin offering, 1 ram without blemish as a peace offering, a basket of unleavened bread, cakes of fine flour mixed with oil, unleavened wafers anointed with oil, and their grain offering with their drink offering. Then the priest shall bring them before the Lord, and offer his sin offering and his burnt offering. But I don't think it ever said how long the separation is supposed to be. So I'm just wondering about that. But yeah, onward. Then the priest shall bring them before the Lord, and offer his sin offering and his burnt offering. And he shall offer the ram as a sacrifice of a peace offering to the Lord, with the basket of unleavened bread. The priest shall also offer its grain offering, its drink offering, and the drink offering. Then the Nazarite shall shave his consecrated head at the door of the tabernacle of meeting, and shall take the hair from his consecrated head and put it on the fire which is under the sacrifice of the peace offering. And the priest shall take some of the boiled shoulder of the ram and unleavened cake from the basket, and 1 unleavened wafer, put them upon the hands of the Nazarite after he shaved his consecrated hair. And the priest shall say, and the priest shall wave them as a wave offering before the Lord. They are holy for the priest together, the bread of the wave offering and the thigh of the heave offering. After the Nazarite may drink wine. This is the law of the Nazarite who vows to the Lord of offering for his separation, and besides that, whatever else his hand is able to provide according to the vow which he takes, he must do according to the law of his separation. So it doesn't really say exactly what a Nazarite is, and I don't want to be ignorant and say a bunch of stuff, so I'm not going to. So we're just going to keep moving on. So the priestly offering, the priestly blessing. And the Lord spoke to Moses, saying, Speak to Aaron and his sons, saying, This is the way you shall bless the children of Israel. Say to them, The Lord bless you and keep you. The Lord make his face shine upon you and be gracious to you. The Lord lift up his countenance upon you and give you peace. So they shall put my name on the children of Israel, and I will bless them. Now on to Numbers 7, offerings of the leaders. Now it came to pass when Moses had finished setting up the tabernacle that he anointed it and consecrated it and all its furnishings and the altar and all its utensils. So he anointed them and consecrated them. Then the leaders of Israel, the heads of their fathers' houses, who were the leaders of the tribes over those who were numbered, made an offering. And they brought their offering before the Lord, 6 covered carts and 12 oxen, a cart for every 2 of the leaders, and for each one an ox. And they presented them before the tabernacle. Then the Lord spoke to Moses, saying, Accept these from them, that they may be used in doing the work of the tabernacle of meeting, and you shall give them to the Levites, to every man according to his service. So Moses took the carts and the oxen and gave them to the Levites. 2 carts and 4 oxen he gave to the sons of Gershon according to their service, and 4 carts and 8 oxen he gave to the sons of Merari according to their service, under the authority of Ithamar the son of Aaron the priest. But to the sons of Kohath he gave them none, because theirs was the service of the holy things which they carried on their shoulders. Now the leaders offered the dedication offering for the altar when it was anointed. So the leaders offered their offering before the altar. For Moses, the Lord had said to him, They shall offer their offering 1 leader each day for the dedication of the altar. And the one who offered his offering for the first day was Nahshon, the son of Aminadab from the tribe of Judah. His offering was 1 silver platter, the weight of which was 130 shekels, and 1 silver bowl of 70 shekels, according to the shekel of the sanctuary, both of them full of fine flour mixture with oil as a grain offering. 1 gold pan of 10 shekels, full of incense. 1 young bull, 1 ram, and 1 male lamb in its first year as a burnt offering. 1 kid of the goats as a sin offering, and of the sacrifice of the peace offerings, 2 oxen, 5 rams, 5 male goats, and 5 male lambs in their first year. This was the offering of Nahshon, the son of Aminadab. Yeah, I got it right. On the second day, Nathaniel, the son of Zerah, leader of the Issachar, presented an offering. For his offering, he offered 1 silver platter, the weight of which was 130 shekels, 1 silver bowl, 70 shekels, according to the shekel of the sanctuary, both of them full with fine flour mixed with oil as a grain offering. 1 gold pan of 10 shekels, full of incense. 1 young bull, 1 ram, and 1 male lamb in its first year as a burnt offering. 1 kid of the goats as a sin offering, and as the sacrifice of the peace offering. 2 oxen, 5 rams, 5 male goats, and 5 male lambs in their first year. This was the offering of Nathaniel of the son of Zerah. And I wonder if they're all going to be the same. On the third day, Eliab the son of Helon, the leader of the children of Zebulun presented an offering. His offering was 1 silver platter, the weight of which was 130 shekels, and 1 silver bowl, 70 shekels, according to the shekel of the sanctuary, both of them full of fine flour mixed with oil as a grain offering, 1 gold pan of 10 shekels full of incense, 1 young bull, 1 ram, and 1 male lamb of its first year as a burnt offering, 1 kid of the goats as a sin offering, and for the sacrifice of the peace offering, 2 oxen, 5 rams, 5 male goats, and 5 male lambs in their first year. This was the offering of Eliab the son of Helon. The 4th day, Eliezer the son of Shadir, leader of the children of Reuben, presented an offering. His offering was 1 silver platter with the weight which was 130 shekels, and 1 silver bowl of 70 shekels, according to the shekel of the sanctuary, both of them full of fine flour mixed with oil as a grain offering, 1 gold pan of 10 shekels full of incense, 1 young bull, 1 ram, and 1 male lamb of its first year as a burnt offering, 1 kid of the goats as a sin offering, and as for the peace offering, 2 oxen, 5 rams, 5 male goats, and 5 male lambs in the first year. This was the offering of Eliezer the son of Shadir. On the 5th day, Shelumiel the son of Zurishadai, the leader of the children of Simeon, presented an offering. His offering was 1 silver platter, the weight which was 130 shekels, and a silver bowl of 70 shekels, according to the shekel of the sanctuary, both of them full of fine flour mixed with oil as a grain offering, 1 gold pan of 10 shekels full of incense, 1 young bull, 1 ram, and 1 male lamb of its first year as a burnt offering, 1 kid of the goats as a sin offering, and as the sacrifice of the peace offering, 2 oxen, 5 rams, 5 male goats, and 5 male lambs in their first year. This was the offering of Shelumiel the son of Zurishadai. On the 6th day, Eliasaph, oh my goodness, give me 1 second. Eliasaph, the son of Deuel, the leader of the children of God, presented an offering. And yeah, it's the same offering. That was Eliasaph. On the 7th day, Elishama, that's it. The son of Amihud, the leader of the children of Ephraim, presented, the same offering. On the 8th day, Gamaliel, the son of Pedazur, the leader of the children of Manasseh, presented the same offering. It looks like. Yep. On the 9th day, Abidan, the son of Gideoni, the leader of the children of Benjamin, presented, it looks like the same offering. And on the 10th day, Ahiezer, the son of Amishadai, the leader of the children of Dan, presented yet the same offering. And on the 7th day, Pagiel, the son of Okran, the leader of the children of Asher, presented the same offering. Yep. On the 12th day, Ahira, the son of Enan, the leader of the children of Naphtali, presented an offering. It's probably the same one, but I'll just go ahead and read this one because it's the last one to remind y'all. His offering was 1 plate of silver. The weight was 130 shekels, and a silver bowl of 70 shekels, according to the shekel of the sanctuary. Both of them full of flour mixed with oil as a grain offering. 1 gold pan of 10 shekels, full of incense. 1 young bull, 1 ram, and 1 male lamb in its first year as a burnt offering. 1 kid of the goats as a sin offering. And as for The sacrifice of the peace offerings, 2 oxen, 5 rams, 5 male goats, and 5 male lambs in their first year. This was the offering of Ahira, the son of Enan. And I'm just confused. What exactly? Yeah, I guess this is just them making offerings. I don't exactly know why. Maybe I missed something. Yeah, I guess the Moses just said they shall offer their offerings after, Moses dispersed those carts that they got. Yeah, okay. But yeah, so after they made all those offerings, this was the dedication offering for the altar from the leaders of the Israel. When it was anointed, the 12 silver platters, the 12 silver bowls, and the 12 gold pans. Each silver platter weighed 130 shekels. Each bowl was 70 shekels. And all the silver of the vessels weighed 2,400 shekels according to the shekel of the sanctuary. 12 gold pans full of incense carried the weight of 10 shekels apiece according to the shekel of the sanctuary. All the gold of the pans weighed 120 shekels. All the oxen for the burnt offering were 12 young bulls, the rams 12, the male lambs in their first year 12, with their grain offering, and the kids of the goats as a sin offering was 12. And all the oxen for the sacrifice of the peace offering were 24 bulls, the rams 60, the male goats 60, and the lambs in their first year 60. This was the dedication offering for the altar after it was anointed. Now, when Moses went into the tabernacle of meeting to speak with him, he heard the voice of one speaking to him from above the mercy seat that was on the ark of the testimony from between the 2 cherubim. Thus the Lord, spoke to him. So, yeah, I guess the tabernacle is even more set up and anointed. Well, that's going to do it for today. Numbers 5 through 7. Learned a whole lot. So I appreciate y'all for tuning in. And stick with me on the next one. Thank you.